So I just put out a new album in this September, and a lot of the album was actually written during a time, kind of a down time for me. It was my mom was diagnosed with cancer about a year and a half ago. And so I decided to take some time out of the industry and just go home and be with family. It was kind of important to me, and so I ended up writing a lot of this album during that time, and so it really gave me a whole new creative fuel for what I was writing. And so now coming back, I've got involved with a lot of different charities and that kind of thing over the past 3 years. But since my mom was something touched our family so personally, I got involved with the Breast Cancer Foundation recently, and it's something that I'm sure a lot of you have had it, or maybe dealing with yourself, or know someone in your family, and it's a really scary disease. And we recently did the Run for the Cure with a bunch of my fans, and we raised about $60,000, which was pretty cool. I didn't realize when I signed up to do it that you actually had to run. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do it, and then they're like, you have to run, So they never do anything easy like watch TV for the cure. I don't know. I think you could get a lot more people involved, but so yeah, I got involved with them, and I recently also held an eBay auction with a few of my things, a jacket from my video, and a few things just to raise some money. And I also had a pair of ripped jeans that I put on there. They were ripped and all stained and sweaty, and had seen a lot of shows, and so just kind of thinking, oh, maybe these will get something, and they raised $2,500. I was blown away. I had no idea that people wanted to get in my pants that bad. But apparently so. But the next song that we're going to do is kind of a personal song. I wrote it about a week after I found out that my mom was diagnosed with cancer. My mom's actually in the crowd tonight. I called her. I called her about an hour before the show, and I was just like, oh, where are you? And she's like, driving. I'm like, driving where? She's like, nowhere. And then, of course, I show up in the dressing room, and there they are. So they surprised me tonight, and it's kind of nice to have them in the crowd. And I'm really fortunate for Mom to be doing a lot better. So this song was a song that I wrote right around a kind of rough time. It's called Out of My Head. Nothing talks to me like places where we laugh together. Those mocking stones. Feels like years have dragged by, locked into one brutal winter. Snowdrifts have grown.